Hey, how's it going, guys? Mr. Boss for the win here, and in today's Grand Theft Auto 5 video, I'm going to be talking to you guys about how to earn all the money you'll need for the brand new upcoming GTA Online supercars, DLC content, and a whole lot more. That's right, so the reason I'm making this video is because today, just a couple hours ago, the character transfer option has been removed from Grand Theft Auto Online's in-game pause menu. I'll actually show you guys what that looks like right now. You can see that there is just no button to hit the character transfer thing. So what does this mean? It means it's permanently gone, and that if you're on the older generation consoles like the 360 or the PS3, if you want to move to the Xbox One, PC, or PS4, you're going to have to start from scratch again. But what the bigger picture is here is that it's going to prevent modded accounts, hackers, people that want to come in with griefing abilities into Grand Theft Auto Online. Now, that typically has to do with more on the PC, but I still saw instances of this having an impact on the PS4 and the Xbox One as well. So this means that a lot of people for the upcoming content may not necessarily have the funds they need in order to purchase or buy everything. So in today's video, I'm going to give you guys some emergency ways and also some pretty good ways too, in which you can make all the money you'll need for the upcoming content. All right, so this first tip is going to vary from week to week or weeks to weeks, and that is to take advantage of the bonuses and sales that Rockstar has going on. So right now, the current double money in RP is for all Rockstar created stunt races. So for this week, I would say do the stunt races a lot. You can make about like $400,000 an hour. Some weeks it's going to be double money in RP on adversary mode. Sometimes it'll be, very rare occasions, it'll be like the double money in RP heist, in which you can just make a ton of cash in Grand Theft Auto Online. So take advantage of when Rockstar provides specific sales and specific bonuses, because that's a great way to earn cash. Now, this could change by the time you're watching this video, so that's why I always say just keep an update on the newswire and you'll know what's giving you extra money. Now, Grand Theft Auto Online is kind of weird, and these next two things are the only items in the game that you can technically sell. So the first of which is cars. So we know that within the next couple updates, we're going to be getting some pretty cool vehicles. There might not be any cars in the special vehicle races one. That wouldn't surprise me all that much, but certainly in the update after that, the one that's going to feature at least 3 supercars, Turismo Classic, Infernus Classic, and the Progen GP1. So we know we're going to be getting lots of vehicles there. It looks like it's going to be a focus on supercars and sports cars. So what you could do is take some of the sports and supercars you no longer use and make room for the new ones. So for example, I'm in my garage right now and I just took a look around, and just for the sake of this video, I grabbed out one vehicle and I said, okay, Pegasi Reaper. I have not driven you in probably about 3 or 4 months. I have never used you in a race. In fact, I think the only reason I bought you was to recreate a car from the Fast and the Furious. So I think I'm going to sell you. So what you do is you just obviously take that car out, you bring it to the Los Santos custom shop, and boom, you sell it. And I was able to sell it for like over $1 million, which is great because now I have an extra $1 million for a car that I never used and never took out on the road. And you can do this as well. It doesn't have to be with supercars. It can be with, vehicles that you no longer drive. So let's say you no longer use lowriders. Well, you can go ahead and sell those. Or if you wanted to make room for the new supercars by replacing some older supercars, then you can do so as well. Maybe a vehicle like the Adder isn't as important to you anymore because it isn't necessarily one of the fastest and best used supercars in the game. So the cars are probably the most direct way in which you can sell and make money. And if you're in an emergency situation, it's a great way to just get rid of them super quickly. And you can easily make like $3 or $4 or $5 million, maybe even more, depending on the type of vehicle you end up selling here. Now, the second thing you can end up selling, if you can see my air quotes here, is your properties. So you can't actually get rid of your properties, but what you can do is downsize them. So the two that you can downsize, at least in the best sense, would be the CEO offices and then your regular apartments. So for the CEO office, this is only going to work if you already don't own the least expensive one. So I own the Maze Bank Tower. Now, if I wanted to buy any of the other ones, like the Arcadia's Business Center or Maze Bank West, if I were to buy those, I would receive money in terms of the difference between what I paid for Maze Bank Tower and what it is for the other one. So I think my Maze Bank Tower total was like $3 or $4 or $5 million. So if I bought the cheapest one, essentially Rockstar should give me the difference back in cash, which would equal about $2 or $3 million back in my pocket right there. So that's extremely convenient. And what's great about that is there's no difference in the office. The only thing is the view. So you're not going to be losing any features or anything like that when you downsize, you're just going to be getting a different location and you're going to be getting some more money in your pocket. Same thing with the personal apartments. Can anyone tell me when's the last time they went into every single apartment that they owned? I never go in them. So what you can actually do is take your 10-car apartments and you can sell all but one of them and then just downsize them to 10-car garages. That way you don't lose any of the vehicles. They won't be put in like imaginary storage. You'll still have all your cars and you can still save one apartment for HEIST. But if you have a CEO office with the 60-car garage, like it has all the amenities and everything you'd need of a regular apartment outside of that HEIST room. That's why I'm saying you really only need one high-end apartment, and really that's it. So convert all your other apartments to 10-car garages, and that'll actually save you a lot of money. If you do that with 4 or 5 of them, you could easily make upwards of like $1 million to $2 million right there. If you combine that with downsizing your office, you're looking at about a total of $3 to $4 to $5 million right there just by downsizing the properties that you own. So those are probably like the 2 best tricks that not a lot of people utilize because they don't fully understand how the downsizing system works in Grand Theft Auto Online. But I would definitely recommend that you take advantage of those. Another thing that you guys can do is when the new content comes out, you can share it. So a lot of people want to instantly jump to buy everything, but let's say you don't have a ton of money, you can utilize your friends or your crews. So you can buy the Turismo Classic, another friend can buy the Infernus Classic, and another individual can buy the Progen GP1. And then you can all share it, you can drive it, you can figure out if you really like it. Obviously, I'm going to be doing videos on all the new content as well. So sharing is caring, and it also saves you money. So that's another thing you can do is if you just don't have a lot of cash, maybe try out some of your friends' vehicles before you immediately jump into buying all of them. And I won't go into these next ones in a whole lot of detail because I made a full dedicated video to them probably about a month or so ago. It's the updated 2017 guide to making the most money in Grand Theft Auto Online. I'll leave a link to that in the description, but I'll go over a couple of them right now. So let's start with the big 3. That's going to be importing and exporting cars. It's going to be CEO crates, and it's going to be the MC businesses. I've stated how awesome these 3 are. Basically, what you want to do is just rotate between all 3 of them or find one that suits your style the best. Maybe you like doing the biker business stuff over the importing and exporting stuff. Maybe you like doing the CEO crates over the biker stuff. You know, it all comes down to your personal preference. So those are the big 3 right there. Another one you should take advantage of is the San Andreas Flight School. So you can only do this once, but you can still get about $200,000 to $250,000 in about 20 to 30 minutes, which is awesome. And I know a bunch of people that have never touched this flight school because it came out a long, long time ago. So check to see if you've done it, and if you haven't, if you get all gold, that's like an easy $200,000 right there. Obviously, heists are probably still going to be the best way to make money. I've showed you guys another way how to do the Pacific Standard glitch without a Kuruma. I'll leave a link to that video in the description too. So basically, you could just do that over and over and over again. Heists are still a great way to make money. And if you pair it with some of the other challenges like doing them in order and criminal masterminds, and the first time you do them, you can get some nice bonuses there that'll get you a heck of a lot of cash. You could also do things like the VIP missions that came out a long time ago with the kind of first criminal DLC we got, that being executives and other criminals. Those actually still make a good amount of money, and you can do them solo too, which is incredibly easy. So I definitely recommend that you still do the VIP challenges and whatnot. That's a great way to earn some extra cash. And then you've got more of the miscellaneous things like the free roam event challenges that are still pretty fun. You've got the daily objectives that you can do where the bonuses after like 28 days add up to, I think, $500,000. Although in 28 days, we're likely to have some DLC out, so that might not work the best. You could also do things like robbing stores, doing some of the more traditional old school things in the game. But if you do pretty much a combination of everything I've said, you should have no problem getting enough money and accumulating enough cash for all the upcoming DLCs. Now, this is the final thing I'm going to say, and it's kind of a last-ditch effort here. Shark cards. Now, shark cards are probably the worst value of all time. $8 million costs you $100 in real-life money. That is just not good at all. So I would not recommend buying a shark card unless there is a bonus going on. Now, these bonuses are exclusive to individuals, so you have to make sure that you have one of the bonuses. So you should see it on like the in-game start screen, and if there's a bonus that gets you like 50% more money or even 100% more money, then take advantage of it if you feel like that's the best route for you. Some people have no problem buying shark cards. Some people completely stick away from them. I don't care what other side of the fence you're on. It doesn't matter to me, but I would just give you the recommendation if you are going to buy a shark card, make sure that you've got at least bonus money going on. It's really impossible to determine when they're ending because it seems as if a new one is popping up really every single day. But before you buy one, if you do buy one, please just make sure you've got the bonus. It's free money, and why would you not take advantage of something like that? And the shark cards are just not a great value if they don't receive the extra bonus. But really, that's all the information that I'm going to be talking about for you guys in this video today. How to earn the maximum amount of money possible to get yourself ready for all this brand new DLC content that we're likely going to be able to experience soon in Grand Theft Auto Online without the character transfer feature. So this is kind of like a updated part 2 bonus to the 2017 guide, really because Rockstar made this impromptu change regarding the character transfer feature. Let me know your thoughts, opinions, and more on that in the comment section down below, as well as all the other methods I told you about how to get some extra easy money. If you guys did go on to enjoy this video, though, a like rating would of course be awesome, and also subscribe to my YouTube channel if you are new or you like daily GTA 5 videos like this. With all the way, guys, like I said, thanks so much for watching. Take care, and I'll see you guys in the next video.